Hello children, today we will start our next topic, national development. Till now children, you have studied that how individuals they seek different goals and their notions of nation development is also likely to be different. Okay, now suppose one question has been asked to you people that how do you want to see India to be developed? Now definitely children, you will see that you will be getting different answers from different people, different groups, different persons. Even many times you yourself will give different answers. You will not be strict to one answer, you will also be giving different answers. So most likely different students in the class will be giving different answers to the above question. Okay, so it is very important to keep in mind that different persons could have different as well as conflicting notions of a country's development. Okay, you cannot say that everyone has the same idea of equal importance to for the country. You may have conflicts, you may see how fair and just a path can be to all, or you may also think whether there is a better way of doing things and all. So nation development also means thinking about these questions. Okay children, now we will be taking our next topic. It is how you are going to classify the different countries or different people. Okay children, now suppose we are 70 students in your class and you have to group them, or you have to decide what boy or which boy or girl is good in which activities. So for that the best criteria is to have test. Maybe written test will make you understand who is good in studies. If you have some sports test and all sports activities and all that, by that you can understand who is better in which sport activities. By singing and dancing, by poetry recitation, by you can say speech and all. You can group the people under different heads. So this is the way how you can decide, or you can come to the point that which person is good in which activity. By that only you can understand, otherwise no one can make out that who is good in what. So that is why examination orientation has been started, so that people may know who is better in which activity. Now children, we will be thinking about countries. There are different countries in the whole world, and to group whether which country is rich, poor or very poor, we have to take out a criteria. Now here the criteria is income is the way by which you can make out which country is poor, which country is rich, or which country is very poor, very rich. Now for that, what criteria might be used? Total income of the country. Now this will not give you the right answer children. Why it will not give you the right answer? Because total income means total number of persons income. Now if you see this criteria, then there are countries which have low population, so that means their total income will come less, and the countries who have large population, their income will come more. So this is not the correct way. The correct way will be average income. Average income means the total income of the country divided by the total population. Then only you will be coming to know what will be the correct, you will be able to describe, or you will be able to distinguish between rich and poor countries. Okay children, so the best way is to calculate or to describe countries on the basis of, or to distinguish countries on the basis of average income. Okay children, in our next class we will be seeing how according to the average income World Bank has classified the countries. Thank you.